things that causes it. So when you have a baby, like it pushes out. If you think of your core like a barrel, a lot of people think, okay, my core is right here. I just have these muscles. But your core is you have your transverse, abdominis, obliques, and all the way back here. This is your core too. So think of your core as a barrel. So we're going to work those back muscles and the front muscles, okay? And then simple things that can cause this is bad alignment and not doing the exercises right. Or maybe you go to like YouTube and you find an exercise and it's like, oh, do like 10-minute abs, but it'll be like really hard things that you don't have proper core control. And so these are going to be simple things that you can do in your bed, and then we'll kind of build off those, and then we'll do a short little circuit. And common things that can happen. If you experience low back pain a lot, do you experience that at all? Like where you get like pulling right here? Yeah, okay. So one of the things that can happen is that it's because these muscles have either separated. So we're going to do just a little test to see how much separation you have there, if you have any. And what we're kind of looking for is a gap. So we're going to go over that now. I'm going to try to move my camera down so you can see me. Okay. So we're going to lay on our back. And what we're going to do, you might need to lift your shirt up, okay? And we're going to keep the knees bent, feet are flat. You're going to have your fingers above your belly button. You're going to press down with the fingers, and you want to use 3 fingers right above the belly button. And you're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders, right? And then your muscles will close in. How many fingers are in that gap? So make sure your fingers are sideways, okay? So above the belly button, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Okay, and for me, I have about a finger and a half. Do you notice how when you lift up that there's a little gap at all? No gap? So make sure that your fingers are right here and they're going across. 2. Okay, see, and I only have one, and I have about a half a finger, 1 finger, okay? And I'll tell you why, because I do these exercises, because I've had a baby. So it definitely probably hasn't always been like that. So one thing that we won't do in this class is a lot of things where your core is hanging down, right, like that. We're going to do a lot of things on our back so that at least one part of your core is always protected, either the back or the front. Okay, so now that you know that, we're going to move on to a breathing exercise. Very similar. You're going to take 2 to 3 fingers, and you're going to put them right here, right above your hip bone. You're going to press in, okay, and you're going to be laying on your back when we do this. I'm just standing up to show you so you can see how I'm doing that. What we're going to do is called elevator breathing, okay? So what it's going to look like is you press air into your lower belly and draw it down, okay? So we'll do that on the ground. We're going to do that about 10 times. So put the fingers here. You're going to inhale, lift your belly up, draw the belly down, and you're squeezing right here where your fingers are pressed in. So we're going to press air up and down. Do that 8 more times. It's kind of like the pressure we're talking about. We're forcing air down and drawing air back in. You do that 6 more times. Up and in. Up. 4 more times. 3 more times. Last 2. And the last one. Okay, very good. So now there's muscles right there that you're telling to open and to close. Open and to close. So you are working those muscles by doing that, okay? So this is one of those elevated breathing. You can do it on your floor, in your bed, okay? The next up, what I want you to do is just gently press your fingers there, and you're gonna do a pelvic tilt. So make sure that there's no space, and you're gonna tilt